The world's largest democracy, India's Mammoth parliamentary elections roll into the second of 7 phases today.
With all eyes on the southern states of Kerala and Karnataka. Well, voting is taking place in 88 seats across 12 states and 1 union territory, with several prominent contestants like Rahul Gandhi, Shashi Tharoor and Hema Malini making it a high-stakes round.
158.8 million voters, including 3.4 million first-time ones and 32.8 million people between the ages of 20 and 29 are exercising their franchise today. The polls are taking place in all 20 seats in Kerala and 14 of the 28 seats in Karnataka. Apart from these southern states, 13 seats in Rajasthan, 8 seats each in Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh, 6 seats in Madhya Pradesh, 5 seats each in Assam and Bihar, 3 seats each in Chhattisgarh and West Bengal, and 1 seat each in Manipur, Tripura and Jammu and Kashmir.
The fates of several high-profile contestants contesting some high-stakes seats will be sealed today.
In Uttar Pradesh, BJP has fielded actor and sitting MP Hema Malini from Mathura. In Meerut, the party has picked Arun Govil as its contender. Govil, who is making his electoral debut, played Lord Ram in the popular television show Ramayan. Now, in Kerala's Wayanad, a three-pronged fight is brewing between Congress Rahul Gandhi, BJP's K. Surendran and CPI's Annie Raja. Congress and CPI, allies in the India bloc, have placed their candidates against each other in this specific constituency. Kerala's Thiruvananthapuram is also a high-stakes seat. The seat will also see a triangular contest. Congress has fielded Shashi Tharoor, a 3-time MP from the constituency seeking his 4th straight term in Parliament, against BJP's Rajiv Chandrasekhar and CPI's Benyan Ravindran.
And well, we have our reporters fanned out across key locations in India. Our correspondent Siddharth MP is joining us live from Trivandrum. We have with us Dhanamjot Kaur joining us live from Gautam Budh Nagar in Uttar Pradesh. And we also have with us Disha Shah from Mumbai and Idris Lone from Srinagar. Well, coming to you first, Siddharth. Kerala is going to be a keenly watched state here. Talk to us about the unique political battlefield for all the competing parties there. Kerala is the only state where BJP has not won a seat yet.
Indeed, Raisha, as you've rightly pointed out, this is one particular state, important state in the south with very high literacy rates, very low infant mortality rate on several human development indices. This state ranks very high, and this is a state that is keenly watched because of the fact that BJP has not had inroads over here, and this time they're trying extra hard in multiple constituencies, at least a handful of constituencies. The BJP has gone all out fielding popular candidates, including 2 sitting ministers such as Rajiv Chandrasekhar and the junior minister for external affairs V. Muralidharan. In addition to that, they've also fielded popular actor Suresh Gopi in Thrissur. But what's most interesting here is that so far BJP does not have, or in all the history of elections in Kerala, there's never been a BJP MP from Kerala. Of course, there's been one MLA from Kerala in the recent past, but even that MLA is not in office right now. So he was voted out last election. So this is why Kerala is so important. And Kerala also offers a unique political landscape in the sense that all over India, we've seen pretty much that the Congress-led India Alliance is the most formidable opponent standing up against the BJP. But here in Kerala, there is an interesting paradox. The 2 constituents that we've seen as part of the India Alliance, which is the Congress and the left, they are actually up in arms against each other here. So the left and the Congress are up against each other here. So in fact, interestingly, all across the country, we've seen the left and the Congress pretty much fight together. Last week in Tamil Nadu, we saw the large India Alliance, DMK, Congress, left parties, all of them fight against the BJP and the AIDMK. But here, the left is accusing Congress, saying that, the Congress is a national force and should take on the BJP where it matters, whereas the Congress is telling the left that, you're in alliance with the BJP, you're an unofficial ally of the BJP.
Yes.
So the Congress alleges that, there are a lot of corruption allegations against the Chief Minister in Kerala. So why is the BJP not taking action? So this is very interesting that here you have 2 allies on the national stage who are here fighting against each other in the state. This is something that is keenly watched, a tri-cornered battle. Shivan and Raisha.
Yes, Siddharth, stay with us. We'll come back to you for more updates on other states as well. I'd like to now shift focus to Disha. Disha, Maharashtra it continues to be a puzzle. There are 8 seats up for polls today. Now, this is the entire rural belt. What are the sentiments of the people on ground? Talk to us about that.
Well, certainly today there are about 204 candidates in the fray in the 8 seats that are going to polls today. And when we talk about these 8 seats, it is going to see a direct contest between Shiv Sena versus Shiv Sena. So Eknath Shinde led Shiv Sena versus Uddhav Thackeray led Shiv Sena in at least 3 out of the 8 seats. And in the rest 4 seats, we are going to see a direct contest between the BJP of the NDA as well as Congress of the MPA. Remember, this Vidarbha and the Marathwada region all have been an entire rural belt. It has been a Congress bastion for years before the BJP defeated Congress in 2019. It has currently about 6 seats today as we speak, and 1 belongs to Shiv Sena of Uddhav Thackeray. As far as the rural sentiment is concerned, there are about 1.50 crore eligible voters today, and mostly 80% of them are farmers, Marathas or Dalits. And their major issues always have been related to the agrarian crisis, related to the crop insurance, related to the farmers' distress. Remember, these 2 regions have made headlines when it comes to the highest farmer suicides across the country. So this will be one of the major polling issue, which election after election, the voters say that nothing has really changed on the ground level, and this is something which needs to be addressed immediately. When we talk about Marathas, remember the Maratha reservation issue was of the national importance. We saw 2 months ago that the Marathas came on the streets, they protested across the country, but still they are unhappy because the ruling government has not made any decisions yet. So we might see multiple sentiments here on the ground level of the voters who are going to vote in 8 of these seats today.
Right, Disha. From Maharashtra, let's now shift our focus to the Hindi heartland. We have with us our correspondent Dhanamjot Kaur joining us live from the Gautam Budh Nagar in Uttar Pradesh. Dhanamjot, talk to us about the key alliances and the key battlegrounds to look out for in phase 2 of the Lok Sabha elections today.
Well, Raisha, in Uttar Pradesh, 8 seats done in the first phase, 8 seats now on the ballot in phase 2, out of which we can definitely say that the constituency of Mathura, Meerut and Gautam Budh Nagar are definitely, some of the key seats to watch out for. We obviously have the Bharatiya Janata Party contesting alone. We have a seat-sharing alliance between the Congress Party and the Samajwadi Party as part of the opposition India bloc. And then we have the Bahujan Samajwadi Party led by Mayawati that is also contesting alone. So obviously a 3-cornered fight over here on all 8 seats. But it's also interesting to note here at this point that between Meerut and Mathura, we see the ruling BJP, putting down celebrity, MPs, and in terms of, seeing Hema Malini from Mathura, we're seeing Arun Govil contest elections from Meerut by replacing a 3-time sitting MP of the BJP. On the other hand, we see Congress and the BSP floating candidates on the basis of, issues that are very, very specific and peculiar to the region, and also playing the card of anti-incumbency and hoping for that to work. So in terms of past trends, the BJP has swept all these 8 seats in 2014. It won 7 out of these 8 seats in 2019, and it is looking to retain power on a similar trend. As far as where I am right now, Gautam Budh Nagar, we're also seeing, a very decent voter turnout, even in this upmarket society that we're standing in here in Noida. If I didn't know any better, it would seem like an 8 a.m. breakfast club over here, because we're seeing a lot of office goers, a lot of senior citizens who've turned up in fairly large numbers to vote. So things looking up at the moment, but how it pans out through the rest of the day, that is something that we'll be looking at closely.
Yes, Dharam, a good voter turnout is definitely something that everyone in the country is kind of hoping for at the moment as well, especially the political parties. I'd like to now shift focus to Idris. Idris, Jammu goes to polls today. Talk to us about why this seat is so fiercely contested at the moment.
Well, Shivam, it's a very important seat for the Bharatiya Janata Party. They've had easy wins in the last two elections, and this time around there is going to be a tough fight between especially two candidates, one from the BJP as well with the Congress candidate who's Raman Balla. If we talk about the Jammu constituency, there are around 2,400 polling booths across the constituency, and 150 polling booths are critical booths which are very close to the line of control and the international border. That's one of the reasons the security across the Union territory has been put on high alert, especially on the borders as well. If we talk about the candidates from Jammu, the Congress candidate is being supported by the People's Democratic Party as well as the National Conference this time around, which will give him an edge for sure. If we talk about the Bharatiya Janata Party's candidate, who's Jugal Kishore, who's two times sitting MP from the same constituency, this time around parties like which are led by Ghulam Nabi Azad, Sajad Lone as well as Altaf Bukhari have also not fielded any candidates in the Jammu region, and PDP and National Conference have been alleging that these are the parties which are basically giving support to the BJP candidates in the Jammu region, because BJP is also not fielding any of the candidates in the Kashmir region as of now. But it remains to be seen, because last time the margin between the winner and the loser was around 3 lakh votes between Congress and the BJP, and it's to be seen whether the regional political parties which are helping the Congress candidate this time will make it tougher for the BJP candidate.
Right, Idris, I want to take one more question to Siddharth. Siddharth, Karnataka goes to polls today as well. 14 of 28 seats are going to polls today. Well, this is the only BJP bastion in South. Congress won in the last assembly elections. What sort of a fight are we expecting today in Karnataka?
So it's actually a test of 1 year of Congress government in Karnataka, so to speak, because, you know, the BJP, of course, has had Karnataka as a stronghold, and last time they swept 25 of the state's 28 seats, which is their best performance. And in fact, there's questions whether they can repeat that kind of performance or whether they've actually peaked and they can't sort of repeat that performance. As far as the Congress is concerned, it's a test of their leadership, because 1 year things have changed in the state. 1 year ago when the elections were held, Congress swept to power. Karnataka has the culture of switching governments, so after one BJP term it's Congress and vice versa. So that's what has happened. So now it's a test of Karnataka government schemes. So Karnataka government or Congress believes that, you know, their guarantees and their welfare schemes, including free bus rides for women, including, you know, financial assistance to women heads of households, and also, you know, rice and grains being provided to the lesser fortunate sections of society. So they believe that these schemes, welfare measures that they've introduced, will actually positively impact their performance this time around. But what is also important here is that there is also a smaller party, the JDS, Janata Dal Secular. They were earlier with the Congress, now they've allied with the BJP. This, of course, is the party of former Prime Minister Deve Gowda. So it's important to note that 3 of his family members, his son, his son-in-law and grandson, are contesting this time. And in the last assembly election, that party did not have a great performance. So this time it's almost like a test of their relevance as well, because this is a party that increasingly is losing relevance going by their last numbers in Karnataka. So now with the BJP, will they be able to perform better? And overall, it's also a question of the leadership of BJP in Karnataka. It is the son of veteran BJP leader Yediyurappa, Vijayendra, who is heading the party there. So it's a test of all of their leaderships, the Karnataka Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, and of course the BJP President there in the state, Shivan.
Siddharth, definitely it is a test for the leaders over there, and I'd like to just thank all our reporters who are getting us the latest. Dharam, Idris, Siddharth and Disha, thank you so much for joining us. You're braving it out in the heat, most of you all, and we will be tracking the developments on ground with you.